Hey, Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. The NBA just exploded. That's it. There's no other way to say it. If you thought this trade deadline or off-season was going to be quiet, think again. Because the Boston Celtics, yes, the team sitting atop the Eastern Conference, the team already built like a championship juggernaut, just shocked the basketball world by pulling off a move nobody saw coming. Kevin Durant is headed to Boston. You heard that right. Kevin freaking Durant, the Slim Reaper, the former MVP, two-time NBA champion, four-time scoring champion, and one of the deadliest offensive forces the game has ever seen is now wearing green and white. And just like that, the entire balance of power in the NBA has shifted. Now, let's back up for a second. This didn't come out of nowhere, not entirely at least. There were whispers, quiet ones, a few murmurs about Durant not being totally happy with how things were unfolding in Phoenix. Injuries, inconsistency, the pressure of playing alongside Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, and not getting the results they expected. The Suns came into this season with championship aspirations, but reality hit hard. Chemistry didn't click the way they wanted. The depth wasn't there. And in the brutal, unforgiving Western Conference, you can't afford to be anything less than elite every single night. Meanwhile, over in Boston, things were looking pretty ideal already. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were playing some of the best basketball of their careers. The addition of Jrue Holiday brought a level of maturity and grit to the backcourt. Kristaps Porzingis, when healthy, was the perfect stretch big to space the floor and protect the rim. The Celtics were rolling, a dominant force in the East. So why mess with it? Because when Kevin Durant becomes available, you don't think twice. You make the call. Brad Stevens, once again proving he's not afraid to swing big, picked up the phone. And he did what so many GMs around the league dream of doing. He landed a generational talent to bolster an already loaded roster. And now we're here. Kevin Durant, the man who left Golden State in search of something different, the man who tried to build a contender in Brooklyn and then tried again in Phoenix, is now joining forces with Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown in Boston. Three elite wings. Three guys who can score from anywhere on the court. Three players who, if they can figure out how to coexist, might be simply unstoppable. Think about the matchups. Who's going to guard all three of them? You put your best defender on Tatum? Cool. Now you've got Durant shooting over a mismatch. You focus on Durant. Brown is attacking the third best wing. It's a nightmare. A walking, dribbling, three-level scoring nightmare. And if that wasn't enough, the Celtics still have Jrue Holiday playing lockdown defense, still have Derek White doing the dirty work, still have Porzingis stretching the floor and protecting the paint. This team didn't just get better. They might have become a dynasty overnight. Now, obviously, with a move this big, there are questions. Big ones. First off, what did Boston give up? Because make no mistake, Kevin Durant doesn't come cheap. Reports are still coming in, but word is that the Celtics parted ways with a significant haul. Young talent, future picks, possibly even a key rotation player. That's the cost of doing business at this level. And you know what? It might not even matter, because this isn't about 5 years from now. This is about right now. The Celtics are all in. Fully. Completely. No looking back. They've been to the Eastern Conference Finals multiple times in the last few years. They've tasted the finals. They've knocked on the door again and again. And now they're kicking it down. This is a franchise that hasn't lifted the Larry O'Brien Trophy since 2008. For a city like Boston, for a fan base as passionate and as demanding as the Celtics faithful, that's too long. They've waited. They believed. They've seen stars come and go, seen heartbreak after heartbreak. But this might be the move that changes everything. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Kevin Durant brings more than just buckets. He brings experience, championship pedigree, a level of poise and killer instinct that only the game's true greats possess. He's played in the biggest games, on the biggest stages. He knows what it takes. And now he gets to do it alongside two of the brightest stars in the NBA today. But let's not pretend it's all smooth sailing from here. Chemistry will be tested. Roles will shift. Egos will need to be managed. This isn't NBA 2K. It's real life. And blending three alpha scorers into one cohesive unit is no small task. Joe Mazzulla will have his hands full. But if they pull it off, if they find that rhythm, that balance, that spark, it's over for the rest of the league. Imagine a playoff series where you're trying to scheme against Durant, Tatum, and Brown. Who do you double? Who do you leave open? How do you keep up with the scoring without giving up open looks to one of the greatest shooters in NBA history? And don't forget, the Celtics aren't just built for offense. They're a defensive nightmare. Switch-heavy, physical, smart, relentless. Adding Durant doesn't take away from that. It enhances it. His length, his instincts, his shot blocking, and rim deterrence, it's the cherry on top. The Eastern Conference just became a war zone. The Bucks, the Sixers, the Heat, they're all looking around right now thinking, what just happened? Giannis and Lillard are dangerous. Embiid, if healthy, is always a threat. Miami will grind you into dust. But this Boston team, with Durant in the mix, there's something else entirely. They're mythical, terrifying, maybe even unfair. The NBA is no stranger to super teams. We've seen it before. The Heatless in Miami, the Warriors with KD, even Nets for a brief moment before it all unraveled. But this Boston iteration feels different. It feels grounded, built, not bought. Tatum and Brown were drafted and developed. The culture is real. The defense is elite. And now they've added one of the most gifted scorers the league has ever seen. This isn't just a headline. This isn't just a trade. This is a seismic shift in the league's power structure. Kevin Durant is a Boston Celtic. And if you're a fan of the green and white, you've got every reason to believe that banner 18 isn't just a dream anymore. It's within reach. So buckle up. The playoffs are coming. The Celtics were already dangerous. Now, they might be inevitable. And for the rest of the league, good luck. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.